Chelsea sold multiple players in the summer transfer window to balance their books at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have smashed the Premier League record for player sales in a single window after sanctioning several exits. Noni Madueke joined Arsenal in Chelsea's biggest sale of the summer, having left Stamford Bridge for £52 million. Joao Felix, Christopher Nkunku, Georgi Petrovic, Leslie Ugochukwu, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, Renato Vega, Armando Broja, Carney Chukwuemeka, Mathis Amugu, Bashir Humphries, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Marcus Pettinethley and Alfie Gilchrist were also sold, while Ben Chilwell and Lucas Bergstrom left on free transfers. Elsewhere, Nicholas Jackson joined Bayern Munich, with the Bundesliga champions paying a £14.3 million loan fee and a £56.2 million obligation to buy clause included in the deal if he plays a certain amount of games this season. Former Man City financial advisor Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider Chelsea likely only made around £50 million of player trading profit due to the nature of their summer sales. Enzo Maresca's side also agreed several new signings, with 10 players arriving through the door at Stamford Bridge. More Football Insider stories. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, Borson said, "A lot of the sales that they're making are not particularly profitable sales. You could sell, for example, Sterling tomorrow, but you're not going to make a profit on him. You're probably going to make a loss. Chilwell will have been sold at a loss. There wasn't that many players that they sold this summer where they actually made a clear profit. I've actually got the list in front of me here. If we were to look at the Chelsea situation on player sales, Madueke will have been a good profit and Nkunku would have been a chunky loss. Joao Felix is a chunky loss. But Rovik is a decent profit of £10 million. Dewsbury-Hall, broadly break-even. Ugochukwu, probably broadly break-even unless Burnley survive. Broja was reported at £20 million. I think the reality is that that's all contingent on all sorts of things like him playing a lot of games and them staying up. They did make decent money on Vega, but even that's only about £8 million. Chelsea were forced to make a player trading profit by UEFA to be able to register their new signings in their Champions League squad. Nicholas Jackson verdict shared after Bayern Munich latest. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich could renegotiate the fee to sign Jackson permanently with Chelsea if he doesn't play enough matches to trigger his obligation to buy clause. Borson said, "The situation with Jackson is that, if nothing else, they've got a big chunky loan fee, so they're going to do okay on Jackson. But there's a lot of stuff talked about with Chelsea and their trading. The reality is, let's say they've made £50 million broadly, I would think this is the sort of number they made in this summer window. Half of that is Madueke, so you can take Madueke out, and actually, it's not that much profit. So, they're going to have a similar problem next season, and they'll have to continue to find players to sell." Chelsea are expected to be close to breaching UEFA's financial rules again after they were fined £26.7 million in July.